Bursch is up next.
Can't say that.
He tweeted, "You are from Rome, Georgia." But
Yes.
but we're in the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Barry Darso was from Minnesota, but he was billed as Russian. Road Warrior Animal was from Minnesota and billed from Chicago. Did you guys ever sit around and laugh at stuff like this?
Well, I'd like to think that at least my story had a method to the madness.
Oh, give it to us. Yeah.
Well, Ole and Gene claimed they were from there. If I was a cousin,
Then you
shouldn't I have been from there?
Yeah.
It's just when I open my mouth and I sound like I was from Paducah, Kentucky or somewhere, which is
That's not a Minnesota accent, right?
That's not a knock on anything or anybody. The folks in Kentucky are awesome.
No, Amy Vaughn's not hurt at all. Yeah.
But that's a little bit off of the Minnesota wang.
Yeah, that Minnesota wang. There's that wang. From ad-free shows, Patreon, Sam Lawson. He says, "Arn, you're my favorite wrestler of all time. I was one of those college kids in suits back in the day, and we'd follow you and the Horsemen from Dorton Arena to Cumberland County Auditorium, up to Greensboro, Roanoke, and back down to Columbia, South Carolina. I don't think you pioneered this heel bit, but you perfected it. The in-ring situation is as crisscross, where you duck a clothesline or similar move, stop in your tracks, and tap your temples as if to say, I'm too smart to fall for that. Then you turn around and immediately get absolutely clocked by a clothesline or a drop kick. My crew laughed so hard every time you did it, and it still cracks me up. Do you remember if you did invent this bit? Or if not, do you remember who you got it from? Thanks so much for a lifetime of entertainment."
No, sir. It was around before I ever got in the business. And I saw some of the smarter guys do it and pull it off because it was entertainment. Before there really was a whole lot of entertainment, but you could sneak something like that in. So I stole it from whoever I saw do it. It's like a Dick Murdoch spot, if you've ever seen Dick Murdoch. But let me go back a little bit and just say thank you. I'll never forget that group of guys that came to all the shows. They were front and center, dressed to the nines, great fans. And let me tell you something, I don't know if you guys watch the TV shows, the syndicated ones, but when we got to talk about market specifics, you guys got more TV time than we did. We put you guys over big time. So we appreciate the support. And you were part of the show, fellas.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And appreciate that, Sam. And love to hear those stories from back in the day. And yeah, everybody remembers that crew, especially if you're a fan of Crockett Promotions